Just something simple, something for every day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm finally going to be doing a makeup look that everybody has been requesting for me to do. I know I've had a couple girls asking me what kind of makeup I use, what products I use, why does my face look so soft and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and share some of my stuff and tips that I like to do when I do my makeup with you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. So every time before I start doing my makeup, before I start moisturizing or any of that, I like to go in with a razor. I do like to go ahead and just go like this and shave my face with the razor and just go ahead and get it smooth all around, just because I feel like this gives me that soft makeup look that it doesn't make me look so cakey. I don't know, I hope you guys try it out. I love the way it makes my face look, and I do get a lot of girls asking me like, oh, why does your face look so soft and stuff like that. So that is what I do, and I think that really does help a lot, not having that fuzz on your face to make your face look a little more dirtier, if you guys know what I mean. But anyways, I go ahead and do that. I already did that, but I just wanted to go ahead and share that with you guys. And then I do like to moisturize my face. I just go in with some lotion. This is the best lotion ever. If you guys have not tried it, I definitely recommend it. I love it. My skin's not oily or dry, but I just like to go ahead and apply this because I feel like it helps a lot with my makeup, especially with my brows. When I go ahead and put on my pomade, it just slides right on. So let's go ahead and get started with that. I always start with eyebrows. I take the longest doing my eyebrows. I just like to have that perfect eyebrow look. I want them to look the same. And I go ahead and use the Milani. If I don't have this one, I go ahead and use the Anastasia one. I am in the color chocolate, and I do really like this one if I don't have the Anastasia one. So let's go ahead and get started. Every time I do my eyebrows, I do like to start from the bottom of my brows, and I just go ahead and connect this. Let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about. So I do like to go ahead and just go do in the bottom, just do that bottom line up to right here, because then right here is when I start to do my arch. Let's go ahead and do that to the other side. There we go. You see, just do the bottom, and I feel like that makes that so much easier for me to get the same eyebrow look. And I just go ahead and dip it in again, and once I stopped right here where I told you guys is where I start my arch. So I go ahead and go in like this and then just bring it down. There we go. It's getting there. And then I go ahead and just go in to the bottom. So, color in. And you want to try not to put so much pomade, that way it doesn't look so harsh. What do you guys like better, pomade or powder? I've always used pomade. I love it. I feel it's easier for me to work with, easier for me to blend. And every time I get right here, I just go ahead and go like this and bring out the pomade. That way it's not so dark up here in the front. Like so. Then I go ahead and start the other one. Exact same thing. There we go. I know they look a little crazy right now, but just work with me. I absolutely love this concealer. It is the best concealer to work with. It's very easy, it's very thin, and just really easy to work with. I love it. It's my favorite. I definitely recommend it. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people where they take this off, but I don't really take that off. But I don't know. Maybe I should. Just that way you do get all the product. Every time I do the little sponge, I feel like it just gets dirty in there. So this is what it looks like when you take off the sponge. I go ahead and just go in with the flat brush to go ahead and clean my brows. And I am starting off with the bottom. That way I get the same look. So this is what I do. Sorry if I'm making faces. I just get super into doing my brows. I just go ahead and clean around them. Just, you know. I bring this down. I do like to spread it all over my eye. Just blending it. Once I get that look that I want, then I go ahead and clean it with the beauty blender. Make it look soft. I don't know about you guys, but I always wet my beauty blender before I use it. It just helps out to blend even better, and I feel like it makes it sit into your face. There we go. Same step for the other one. When I'm done with that, I like to go ahead and go in with my face makeup to clean the top of my brow, and I do use the Infallible in the color blue, and I am shade 208. I love this face makeup. It's the best. I always go ahead and just put a little dot on top of my dip. I go ahead and go in, of course, with the same brush. I just love this brush because it's flat. And then I go ahead and chase the top. Outline the top. Like so. I just go ahead and apply the product in. And then I start to go in and I'm actually really cleaning it. I always do this part super slow just because I want to have that straight line. There we go. Go ahead and bring that up top. And then once again, clean with the beauty blender. And we go ahead and do the same step to my other brow. Here we go. And after I do my brows and I'm done with that, I do like to go in with my face makeup, and I do use the Access, the one that I left on there, just so I don't waste it. And I do go ahead and use both of these. I love to mix these. Like I told you guys, my face isn't oily or dry, so I like to just go ahead and mix both of them. This one is for not for dry skin, and then this one is more like a matte look for oily skin. So what I like to do, I like to just go ahead and put in just a few little dots of this one all over my face, like so. And then I go in with the blue one and put in a couple drops of that. There we go. And then I just go ahead and mix these together. I really like this face makeup. I definitely recommend it for you guys. It gives me really good coverage. I've been using this face makeup for about 3 years already, and I just love it. I don't know, I just don't like to try any other one. I've tried the Rihanna, the Fenty one, which is like a dupe for this one, but that one is just too dry. It makes my skin super dry. I don't like the way it feels on me. So I went back to this one. And then after that, I just go ahead and go in with my beauty blender. Make sure cover every part of my skin. My neck. Bring that back here so you don't see that. I know right now it looks a little too dark or orangey or whatever, but I promise it doesn't look as bad as, or as orangey as it does on the camera. I don't know why it's looking like that. Same thing. You want to go ahead and you don't want that line. Going in your nose, your forehead. And since I told you guys I do use my face makeup to clean the top of my brows, it's so much easier for me to just go ahead and blend them together. And that way you don't have that harsh white concealer look on top. I never clean the top of my eyebrows with concealer, just because I personally don't like for it to look white on top. You guys know what I mean. I'm sure you guys do. I try to get as close to it as I can to my brow. And then once I'm done with that, I'll go in with my concealer. Same concealer I used that I did to clean my eyebrows with. It's really easy concealer to work with. I go ahead and put it on my little brush, spread it around. And a little goes a long way with this concealer. Like, I literally just did this. Grab. Look how easily it spreads. It's super easy to blend. I love to bring it down to the top of my bone. Put some on my lip. And then I do go ahead and just put a little bit on the top of my forehead. I know this looks crazy right now, right? Promise, it's gonna look good at the end. And then when I'm done with that, I like to, sometimes I do use my setting powder, and I do like to use the Anastasia one and banana color. But I don't know why lately I've been using my contouring palette from Wet n Wild, and I do go ahead and just set it with this one. And it gives me that yellow undertone look. I love it to look not yellow, but just a little bright and under. So I go ahead and just apply it all over my beauty blender and dab all under where I applied concealer. So the way I'm setting this. Can you guys tell the difference of it? I feel like it brings my face out like to look slimmer, and you see the difference. Just my eyes look different, everything looks different. So go ahead and do the exact same thing to the other eye. Again, and grab some more product. Go ahead and put them on my lip. And bring it up. So everything just blends together. Okay. Once I'm done with that, I do go in with the brown shading from the contour palette. I like to use a little brush when I go ahead and put that on, just because I don't want to put so much and make it look so thick. So I just go ahead and dab that in. I always smile. I don't know, just feel like it helps me. I do have these lines, and I feel like that really does help me a lot for when I apply my bronzer and stuff like that. So I already put in some product onto my brush, and I just go ahead and, not too much, because I do like to go ahead and go over it with a little bit of blush. So just like that, and a little does go a long way with this bronzer. You want to go ahead and be careful with it, because if you do apply a lot, it'll come out really harsh and brown. I go ahead and always connect this with my cheek, and then all the way down under here, like so. Exact same thing to the other side. I don't do this all the time, but once in a while I do. I go ahead and contour my nose. I grab a brush like this. What I like to do is grab it from the top like this. That way it's thin. Put on some product and go ahead and contour my nose. Like so. And then I go in with my blush, and I do use the Dusk to Dawn blush. I love this brush. It's the best ever. I go ahead and go in with that one. I go in with the same brush that I put on my concealer, and just dab a little bit and apply. I like to go ahead and put a little bit of that on my nose. I just apply it everywhere, that way I get that warm tone. And I know it probably looks a little crazier right now, but just work with me. If you know, you know. And once I'm done with that, this is when I like to go in with my setting powder, because that helps out with all of this if it looks dark or whatever with you guys. And I do go ahead and just grab my beauty blender. I always apply my cheekbone under, just to get that highlight, that little lift. Bring it down, because I am going to clean the bronzer that I put down here on my jawline, so it doesn't look as harsh. Alright, and then I go ahead and do it on my nose where I contoured. That way I can go ahead and clean that out. And I am gonna apply a little bit on the top of my forehead just because I feel like it helps lighten down the bronzer and not look so dark. There we go. Just let that sit in for a little bit. I don't let it sit in too long on my nose part just because I don't want it to go ahead and crack or any of that. So once I do that, I go in with a clean brush or something clear. That way you can go ahead and dust off all of this. I do like to go ahead and just brush it off all over my nose. That way I don't have those harsh brown bronzer lines. Like so. I do go ahead and leave this one on just a little longer just because I really want it to go ahead and set in. So after that, I do like to go in with my Anastasia clear gel. I got this at Sephora. It's just a clear gel to apply over your brows. It makes your hair stiff, but what I like to use it because of my setting powder gets on them, and I just use it to dust off all of the product and stuff on there. There we go. And while I let this sit in, I go ahead and put my eyelashes on. I am going to be using these eyelashes. I bought them from this girl here in Albuquerque who sells them. I'll go ahead and leave her stuff in the description. That way you guys can go ahead and check her out. I really love them. She has lots of different styles and stuff like that. And she also has an Instagram though. You guys can go ahead and check her out on her Instagram. Her name is America. She sells really good lashes and really good deals on them. So I go ahead and put on some mascara first. I love to use the Duo, the pink one. I feel like it's the best one for me. I've tried plenty of different ones, and this one just works best for me. I go ahead and apply that all on my lash. Just a little. And after, when it's a little bit dry, I go ahead and just apply it on. There we go. What I like to do is I like to look up when I'm gonna go ahead and set the eyelash down. So I just look a little bit up and push down. Sorry for making really funny faces. There we go. Now let's go ahead and do the other one. I go ahead and just let them dry for a little bit. While I do that, I go ahead and put on mascara in the bottom of my eyelashes. Same to the other one. And then I'll go in again on the top. Remember, I told you guys I'm doing an everyday makeup look, something easy that you can do on the daily basis. And after, whenever I'm done just doing my whole face and stuff, I really just like to sit back and observe, like where do I need touches on, what needs work and stuff like that. So right now I feel like I need to fix a little bit on top of my forehead. So what I like to do, I'll go ahead and go in just with the flat brush, grab just a little bit of your product, of your bronzer or whatever you like to use, and just and then I'll go in with the clear one. Just go ahead and blend it all in together. Like so. And then I'll go ahead and clean my lips off. Take out any product that I have on them. Just like that. And I'll either put on lip gloss or nude. I'm obsessed with nude lipstick. My nude favorite lipstick is the Kat Von D, the bow and arrow. This has been my favorite for years, and I absolutely love it. I definitely recommend for you guys to use. I'll just go ahead and apply that one on today. Just like that. And that's pretty much it, you guys. This is my everyday makeup look. Something simple, something to get the day started with. I absolutely love it. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.